Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Romanian ebook before it's gone. Most people who learn a foreign language learn it so that they can one day have real-life conversations with native speakers. When you start out learning and crack open your first textbook or listen to your first podcast, having a real conversation can feel like a fantasy. When everything about a language feels new, it can be overwhelming. But this couldn't be further from the truth. While it does take a significant amount of time and effort to become fluent, having a conversation might not be as far off as you think. In this video, we'll look at 3 ways you can boost your conversational skills and start talking to native speakers. Number 1. Find native speakers and practice with them. It's unlikely you live near a big group of native speakers to practice with. If you happen to be in a major or international city, your chances may be better. Check and see if your city has a general language exchange. Chances are there could be a native speaker there who is also trying to learn another language. Practicing in person with a native speaker is probably the most interesting option for honing your speaking skills. But if you can't find anyone where you live, the next best option is to look online. Luckily for language learners, the past 10 years or so have seen an explosion in online language exchange sites. On these websites, you can search for someone who is a native speaker of your target language and is also learning your native language. The idea behind a language exchange is that you communicate with them via video or text chat, and half of the time, they help you practice your target language, and for the other half, you help them practice theirs. Practicing via an online language exchange is a highly effective way to practice your conversational skills. Number 2. Work on pronunciation. Pronunciation is often an overlooked skill when it comes to learning a foreign language. Most people think of a good foreign accent as a luxury rather than a necessity. But what most people don't talk about is how having a good accent boosts your listening and comprehension skills. If you can hear a sound from a foreign language and know how to make it yourself, then you're more likely to understand native speakers when they talk at normal speed, and you're also more likely to remember any new words or phrases you come across. Having a good accent means that the language no longer sounds foreign. Instead, it sounds familiar, maybe even natural. So how do you go about perfecting your accent? The best way is to break down the language into its individual sounds. Make note of any sounds that are the same or similar to your native language and of those that are different. Of the sounds that are different, spend your time practicing the ones that you find the hardest to say correctly. After you're comfortable with the individual sounds, you can start linking together words and phrases. This is where accent practice starts to get really fun and interesting. Get your hands on some native speaker audio from a TV show, song, or podcast. Play the audio back and listen closely a few times. Take note of how words blend together in speech. Then, do your best to imitate what you hear, trying to match the speaker's emphasis and intonation. Our language learning program's playback feature is perfect for this. Record yourself and compare it to the original recording. Rinse and repeat until you're comfortable with the audio selection, and then move on to something more difficult. This is how you can break through the accent barrier and really start to make the language your own. Number 3. Learn phrases, not just individual words. Learning grammar and individual words is great, but it's not the only approach you should take if you want to speak fluently. In addition to your regular grammar and vocabulary, try learning whole phrases, even if you aren't totally sure how they work grammatically. Learn phrases that are specific to your needs. It's a good idea to learn phrases that are grouped around a certain setting or subject, such as simple greetings or introductions, questions for getting to know someone, or traveling comfortably. You can even learn filler phrases, which you can use so that you have something to say when, well, you don't know what to say. Learning phrases like this will help you become conversational faster. You may not understand what you're saying literally, but as long as you know the general meaning behind the phrase and know when to use it, you'll be able to talk like a native. Eventually, your knowledge of grammar and vocabulary should catch up with the phrases you know. Learning a new language should feel like an adventure. There will be plateaus and periods in your learning where it feels like you're hitting a wall, but being able to speak with native speakers and have real conversations will help you combat language fatigue. After all, talking to someone face-to-face in a foreign language is one of the main reasons we start learning in the first place. And for even more ways to gain conversation skills, check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey everyone, Alicia here. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, we'll learn conversational phrases to answer the question, how's your mother? After watching this video, you'll be able to talk about well-being and ask how someone is doing. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Conversation About Family Well-Being PDF cheat sheet for free. Now let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Cum se simte mama ta? Este bine.
Once more with the English translation.
Cum se simte mama ta?
How's your mother?
Este bine.
She's fine. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, how's your mother? That's,
Cum se simte mama ta?
listen to it again.
Cum se simte mama ta? Cum se simte mama ta?
This Romanian sentence literally means, how is feeling your mother? But it translates as, how's your mother in English? Now, how do you answer this question? The pattern is,
Este
state of well-being. But it translates as, she is state of well-being in English. For example, she's fine.
Este bine. Este bine.
Here are a few expressions related to well-being that you can use with this pattern. Great,
Excelent. Excelent.
fine,
Bine. Bine.
so-so,
Așa și așa. Așa și așa.
sad,
Trist. Trist. Tristă. Tristă.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Cum se simte mama ta? Este excelent. Cum se simte mama ta? Este așa și așa. Cum se simte mama ta? Este tristă.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, how's your mother?
Cum se simte mama ta?
Imagine she's great. Do you remember how to say, great?
Excelent. Excelent.
Say, she's great.
Este excelent.
Now, answer the question saying she's great.
Cum se simte mama ta? Este excelent.
Now imagine she's so-so. Do you remember how to say so-so?
Așa și așa. Așa și așa.
Say, she's so-so.
Este așa și așa.
Now, answer the question saying she's so-so.
Cum se simte mama ta? Este așa și așa.
Now imagine she's sad. Do you remember how to say sad?
Trist. Trist.
Say she's sad.
Este tristă.
Now, answer the question saying she's sad.
Cum se simte mama ta? Este tristă.
In this lesson, you learn new vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life to talk about well-being. You're now able to talk about how someone is feeling like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Tell me how you are today. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, you'll learn conversational phrases to ask and answer the question, how do you say this? After watching this video, you'll be able to ask someone how a word is pronounced. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your How to Say Something PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Se spune parcare.
Once more with the English translation.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
How do you say this?
Se spune parcare.
It's parking lot. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, how do you say this? That's,
Cum se spune la aceasta?
listen to it again.
Cum se spune la aceasta? Cum se spune la aceasta?
Now, how do you answer this question? The pattern is
Se spune
word. This Romanian sentence literally translates into it is said word, but it means it's word in English. For example, it's parking lot.
Se spune parcare. Se spune parcare.
Here are a few useful words you can use with the same pattern. Parking lot,
Parcare. Parcare.
giraffe,
Girafă. Girafă.
travel,
Călătorie. Călătorie.
invasion,
Invazie. Invazie.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Se spune girafă.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Se spune călătorie.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Se spune invazie.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, how do you say this?
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Imagine it's the word giraffe. Do you remember how to say giraffe?
Girafă. Girafă.
Say, it's giraffe.
Se spune girafă.
Now answer the question saying, it's giraffe.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Se spune girafă.
Now imagine the word is travel. Do you remember how to say travel?
Călătorie. Călătorie.
Say, it's travel.
Se spune călătorie.
Now, answer the question saying it's travel.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Se spune călătorie.
Now imagine the word is invasion. Do you remember how to say invasion?
Invazie. Invazie.
Say, it's invasion.
Se spune invazie.
Now answer the question saying it's invasion.
Cum se spune la aceasta?
Se spune invazie.
In this lesson, you learned new vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life to ask someone how something is said. You are now able to ask how to say something like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Tell us, which word do you think is the hardest to pronounce? Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Today we're going to talk about 4 techniques to help you stop translating in your head and instead start thinking in your target language. This will allow you to have conversations with ease, read smoothly, and better understand native speakers. These are 4 methods to help you think in a new language. Number 1, surround yourself with your target language. This way, you'll be completely immersed in the language. Without realizing it, you'll learn pronunciation, sentence structures, grammar, and new vocabulary. Play music in the background while you're cooking, or have a radio station on while you study. Just use one of our endless podcasts available to you. These are easy to listen to in the background while doing other things. Number 2, learn through observation. This is how we all learned our native languages as kids. Words will develop their own meanings that relate better to your target language, rather than meanings that are translated directly. Number 3, speak out loud to yourself. Even if you're a little embarrassed, it forces you to listen to how you speak. It makes it much easier to spot simple grammar mistakes. Number 4, practice daily. If you practice everything for only one day, you won't retain the information you learned. The brain can realistically only focus for about 30 minutes. So studying a little every day allows you to absorb better. Follow these steps and have patience. You'll soon be able to achieve your language learning goals. Just make sure to remember these 4 methods. Sign up for your free lifetime account. No credit card required, and you'll get the best free online resources. And start learning more every day.
Hello,
My name is Larisa, and today we are going to learn the top 25 most useful phrases in Romanian. Are you ready? Here we go. Bună! Hello. Bună! 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 Bună dimineața! Good morning. Bună dimineața! Bună dimineața! We usually say bună dimineața in a very formal way. So I would say bună dimineața to my parents when I wake up, or when I get to school to my professors. It's quite formal. But if I would say it to my cousins or brothers or sisters or friends, I can be friendly and say neața. Bună ziua! Good afternoon. The next one is good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bună ziua! Bună ziua! So if I see my professor, bună ziua! Bună ziua! First we did hello as in bună. So we use bună and then we add the time of the day. Bună ziua! Bună seara! Good evening. Good evening, we say bună seara. Good evening. Bună seara. We learned how to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Good morning, bună dimineața. Good afternoon, bună ziua. And good evening, bună seara. Cum vă numiți? What's your name? When we meet someone and they don't introduce themselves, we might want to ask them their name. So if they're about the same age and you want to say it casual, you say cum te cheamă? Cum te cheamă? Or cum te numești? Cum te numești? For example, if I see a little girl and I want to ask her her name, cum te cheamă? Or cum te numești? However, if I address an older person, I would say cum vă numiți? Cum vă numiți? Or cum vă cheamă? Cum vă cheamă? The polite way in Romanian to address someone is usually to put it in the plural form. Even if it's only one person, we address that person as if there are more people. It's funny because in English you have you for one person or for many people, but in Romanian you can address to one person as if you're addressing more people. And that is polite. Mă numesc Eva. My name is Eva. Let's say we asked a little girl, cum te cheamă? What's your name? And she might reply something like, sunt Eva. Sunt Eva. Or mă numesc Eva. Mă numesc Eva. Most of the times in Romania, we like to say I. So in Romanian, I is eu. Eu. That's why eu mă numesc Larisa. Eu mă numesc Larisa. Or numele meu, my name. Numele meu este Larisa. Încântat de cunoștință. And încântată de cunoștință. Nice to meet you. We have learned each other's names, and I feel nice to meet you. I feel that I'm happy to meet you. So I would say încântată de cunoștință. Încântată de cunoștință. I'm a girl and I would put a at the end of the word. Încântată. Încântată de cunoștință. If I were a guy, I would say încântat. So I would end it with a T. Încântat. Ce mai faci? How are you? Usually when we meet someone in Romania, we say, hi, how are you? Bună, ce faci? Hi, how are you? Bună, ce faci? Without bună, just ce mai faci? It's more like, how have you been? Ce mai faci? How have you been? How are things going with you? How has it been going with you? Bună, ce mai faci? Or bună, ce faci? And the conversation would be very fast. Exchanging salutes would be, bună, ce faci? Bine, tu? Bine, mulțumesc. Hi, how are you? Fine, thank you. And you? Great, thanks. Sunt bine, mulțumesc. Și tu? I'm fine, Thanks. And you? If a professor would ask you, hi, how are you? They would say, bună ziua, ce mai faci? And I would say, mulțumesc, bine. Dumneavoastră? So I'm good, thank you. How, and you? I use dumneavoastră because it's the polite way to say you in Romanian. If I say you for one person, I would say tu. If I say you for and address it formally, I would say dumneavoastră. It's a bit long, but it's a useful word. I just want to mention one thing about mulțumesc. Just like in the you, for you is tu and dumneavoastră. So short word tu and longer word dumneavoastră, informal, formal. Mulțumesc is the Romanian, 100% Romanian word for thank you. But if we say thank you between friends, we might just say merci, which sounds like French. So it might be easier to remember for some people who study other European languages. But again, the most polite way to say is mulțumesc. Mulțumesc. And if you're between friends, merci. Merci. Vă rog. Please. So one example for very useful when we use please, like, could you please help me? Could you please help me? So I address someone that I don't know and I want to be polite. Like, could you please help me? Mă puteți ajuta, vă rog? Mă puteți ajuta, vă rog? When we want to say after you, we can just say please, as in please go ahead. Or after you, we would say vă rog. Vă rog. After you, vă rog. Or if I order something at the restaurant, a salad, o salată, vă rog. A salad, please. As in, I would like a salad. Just the short version, a salad, please. O salată, vă rog. Vă rog. Cu plăcere. You're welcome. So when someone says mulțumesc and say you're welcome, cu plăcere. Cu plăcere. This is one of my favorite words because I like how pleasure sounds like in English as well and in Romanian, plăcere. Romanians, so we believe that the Romanian language is a very sweet language and plăcere is one of the sweetest words that I know. Da. Yes. Da. Da. Da sounds like Russian because it's the same. Da. 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 Have to be very confident. Da. Nu. No. For no, we say nu. Nu. I did my hand like this, but so for gestures, when we say da, we nod, and for nu, we do like this. So, do you like the Romanian language? Da. Is it difficult? No. Something like that. Bine. Okay. Next one is okay. Okay. Bine. Bine. So for example, I said earlier, hey, how are you? I'm fine. Bună, ce faci? Bine. I'm okay. Bine. Mă scuzați. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Mă scuzați. Mă scuzați. It's a very polite way to say. If you address a friend of yours, mă scuzi. Mă scuzi. If you address it formally, mă scuzați. Mă scuzați. So if I'm on the bus and by mistake I happen to step on someone's foot or something, mă scuzați. Mă scuzați. Excuse me. Îmi pare rău. I'm sorry. So, excuse me is mă scuzați. And I'm sorry, îmi pare rău. Îmi pare rău. 3 words. Îmi pare rău. Cât este ceasul? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Cât este ceasul? Or cât e ceasul? So if someone asks me, cât este ceasul? Cât este ceasul? Or cât e ceasul? Este 11 și un sfert. Mulțumesc! It's 11:15. Thank you. Mulțumesc. You're welcome. Cu plăcere. Unde este toaleta? Where is the bathroom? I want to know where the bathroom is, so where's the bathroom? Unde este toaleta? Unde? Unde means where. Unde este toaleta? Unde este toaleta? Where is the bathroom? Așteptați un moment. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Așteptați un moment. Așteptați un moment. If I address it formally, așteptați. If I say it to one person, informally, așteaptă un moment. Așteaptă. Așteaptă, așteptați. Singular, plural. Cât costă aceasta? How much is this? How much is this? Cât costă aceasta? Or cât costă acesta? The simple way to say how much, cât costă. If it's a female word, aceasta. If it's a masculine word, acesta. Female, aceasta. Masculine, acesta. Aceasta, acesta. How much? Cât costă? Cât costă? Aceasta? Da. Pot să primesc nota de plată, vă rog? Could I get the check, please? The next one is a bit long. Could I get the check, please? Pot să primesc nota de plată, vă rog? Pot să primesc nota de plată, vă rog? The most important word is the check, nota de plată. If you want to say check, please, nota, vă rog. I would do something like nota, vă rog. Mulțumesc. Something like that. Ajutor. Help. Help! Ajutor! Ajutor! Ne vedem mai târziu. See you later. Next one is see you later. See you later. Ne vedem mai târziu. Ne vedem mai târziu. See you later. La revedere. Goodbye. Goodbye. La revedere. La revedere. Can you do the R? Revedere. La revedere. La revedere. We also say pa between friends. Pa. Papa. Or when we address children. Pa. Pa. But la revedere is very common. Nu știu. I don't know. I don't know. Nu știu. Do you know? I don't know. Nu știu. So we've reached the end of our first lesson. How did you like it? V-a plăcut? How did you like it? I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. Leave us comments if you have any questions. I'm really curious what was your favorite word. And I hope to see you next time on RomanianPod101.com. La revedere! Pa, pa! La revedere! O zi bună!
Hey everyone, Alicia here. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, we'll learn conversational phrases to answer the question, what's the matter? After watching this video, you'll be able to make complaints and ask someone else if they're having any issues. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Making Complaints PDF cheat sheet for free. Now let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Este totul în regulă?
Biroul este înăbușitor.
Once more with the English translation.
Este totul în regulă?
What's the matter?
Biroul este înăbușitor.
The office is hot. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, "What's the matter?" That's,
Este totul în regulă?
listen to it again.
Este totul în regulă? Este totul în regulă?
This Romanian sentence literally translates into, "Is everything all right?" But it means, "What's the matter?" in English. Now, how do you answer this question? The pattern is
Biroul este,
adjective. The office is adjective. For example, the office is hot.
biroul este înăbușitor. Biroul este înăbușitor.
Here are a few more examples you can use with the same pattern to make complaints. Hot,
Înăbușitor. Înăbușitor.
cold,
Friguros. Friguros.
dark,
Întunecos. Întunecos.
dirty,
Murdar. Murdar.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Este totul în regulă? Biroul este friguros. Este totul în regulă? Biroul este întunecos. Este totul în regulă? Biroul este murdar.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, "What's the matter?"
Este totul în regulă?
Imagine the office is cold. Do you remember how to say cold?
Friguros. Friguros.
Say, the office is cold.
Biroul este friguros.
Now answer the question saying the office is cold.
Este totul în regulă? Biroul este friguros.
Now imagine the office is dark. Do you remember how to say dark?
Întunecos. Întunecos.
Say, the office is dark.
Biroul este întunecos.
Now answer the question saying the office is dark.
Este totul în regulă? Biroul este întunecos.
Now imagine the office is dirty. Do you remember how to say dirty?
Murdar. Murdar.
Say, the office is dirty.
Biroul este murdar.
Now answer the question saying the office is dirty.
Este totul în regulă? Biroul este murdar.
In this lesson, you learned new vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life to make complaints. You are now able to share your concerns like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Make any complaints you may have today. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye!
In this video, you'll learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Romanian. Hi everybody, my name is Larissa. Welcome to the 800 Core Romanian Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Romanian. But there's a twist. With each new lesson in this series, we'll include the previous lessons at the end. So, after you've learned the new words and phrases, stick around and review what you learned in previous lessons. Reviewing is one of the most important parts of learning a language. You can also get the full list right now at romanianpod101.com. Click the link in the description to access more example sentences, create your own flashcard deck, and finally master Romanian. Okay, let's get started. First is banana. 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 No. Banana. Aș dori 6 banane. I'd like 6 bananas. Aș dori 6 banane. Măr. Apple. Măr. Măr. Apple. Cât costă un măr? How much does an apple cost? Cât costă un măr? Struguri. Grape. Struguri. Struguri. Grape. În podgoriile românești, strugurii sunt aleși cu atenție și culeși manual de către lucrători. In Romanian vineyards, grapes are chosen carefully and handpicked by the workers. În podgoriile românești, strugurii sunt aleși cu atenție și culeși manual de către lucrători. Pepene roșu. Watermelon. Pepene roșu. Pepene roșu. Watermelon. Îmi place pepenele roșu. I like watermelon. Îmi place pepenele roșu. Pasăre. Bird. Pasăre. Pa-să-re. Bird. Învață-mă cum să desenez o pasăre. Teach me how to draw a bird. Învață-mă cum să desenez o pasăre. Șoarece. Mouse. Șoarece. Șoarece. Mouse. Șoarecele mănâncă o boabă de strugure. The mouse is eating a grape. Șoarecele mănâncă o boabă de strugure. Soare. Sun. Soare. Soare. Sun. Seara, soarele este roșu. In the evening, the sun is red. Seara, soarele este roșu. Vreme. Weather. Vreme. Vreme. Weather. Cum este vremea în Japonia? How is the weather in Japan? Cum este vremea în Japonia? Grade. Degree. Grade. Grade. Degree. Ieri noaptea au fost 0 grade Celsius. Last night it was 0 degrees centigrade. Ieri noaptea au fost 0 grade Celsius. Femeie. Woman. Femeie. Femeie. Woman. O femeie își bea cafeaua. A woman is drinking coffee. O femeie își bea cafeaua. Bărbat. Man. Bărbat. Bărbat. Man. A fi bărbat. To be a man. A fi bărbat. Iubită. Girlfriend. Iubită. Iubită. Girlfriend. Iubita mea vrea să mergem la festivalul acela. My girlfriend wants us to go to that festival. Iubita mea vrea să mergem la festivalul acela. Iubit. Boyfriend. Iubit. Iubit. Boyfriend. Îl iubești pe iubitul tău? Do you love your boyfriend? Îl iubești pe iubitul tău? Tren. Train. Tren. Tren. Train. Când vei plăti pentru biletul de tren? When will you pay the train ticket? Când vei plăti pentru biletul de tren? Avion. Airplane. Avion. A-vi-on. Airplane. Lui îi place să zboare cu avionul. He likes flying by airplane. Lui îi place să zboare cu avionul. Autobuz. Bus. Autobuz. A-u-to-buz. Bus. Acest autobuz merge la aeroport? Does this bus go to the airport? Acest autobuz merge la aeroport? Taxi. 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 Merg la aeroport cu taxiul. I'm going to the airport by taxi. Merg la aeroport cu taxiul. Spanac. Spinach. Spanac. Spanac. Spinach. Spanacul este o sursă bogată de fier și calciu. Spinach is a rich source of iron and calcium. Spanacul este o sursă bogată de fier și calciu. Delfin. Dolphin. Delfin. Delfin. Dolphin. În urmă cu nu mai mult de 50 de ani, un număr mare de delfini trăiau în Marea Neagră. No more than 50 years ago, a large number of dolphins were living in the Black Sea. În urmă cu nu mai mult de 50 de ani, un număr mare de delfini trăiau în Marea Neagră. Calamar. Squid. Calamar. Ca-la-mar. Squid. Până acum nu am mâncat calamar niciodată. I've never eaten squid before. Până acum nu am mâncat calamar niciodată. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. Click the link in the description and sign up for free at RomanianPod101.com to get access to the full list of vocabulary you need for daily life conversations. You'll also get example sentences, custom flashcard decks, and more learning resources. See you next time! La revedere!
Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one. And the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. In this lesson, we'll learn conversational phrases to answer the question, what's your favorite number? After watching this video, you'll be able to say many numbers and ask someone their favorite number. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your Talking About Numbers PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Care este numărul tău favorit? Este numărul 7.
Once more with the English translation.
Care este numărul tău favorit?
What's your favorite number?
Este numărul 7.
It's 7. First of all, you'll need to learn how to say, what's your favorite number? That's,
Care este numărul tău favorit?
listen to it again.
Care este numărul tău favorit? Care este numărul tău favorit?
Now, how do you answer this question? The pattern is
Este numărul
number. This Romanian sentence literally translates into it's number, number, but it means it's number. For example, it's 7.
Este numărul 7. Este numărul 7.
Here are a few more numbers you can use with the same pattern. 7,
7. 7.
2,
2. 2.
4,
4. 4.
9,
9. 9.
Let's look at some examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
Care este numărul tău favorit? Este numărul 2. Care este numărul tău favorit? Este numărul 4. Care este numărul tău favorit? Este numărul 9.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, what's your favorite number?
Care este numărul tău favorit?
Imagine it's 2. Do you remember how to say 2?
2. 2.
Say, it's 2.
Este numărul 2.
Now answer the question saying, it's 2.
Care este numărul tău favorit? Este numărul 2.
Now imagine it's 4. Do you remember how to say 4?
4. 4.
Say, it's 4.
Este numărul 4.
Now, answer the question by saying it's 4.
Care este numărul tău favorit? Este numărul 4.
Now, imagine it's 9. Do you remember how to say 9?
9. 9.
Say, it's 9.
Este numărul 9.
Now, answer the question saying it's 9.
Care este numărul tău favorit? Este numărul 9.
In this lesson, you learned number-related phrases you can use in your everyday life to talk about numbers. You are now able to count like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Tell us your favorite number. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Hi everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to Conversational Phrases. We've found that the best way to learn a language is to speak it from day one, and the best way to start speaking is to learn phrases that you'll use in real conversations. Today, we'll learn conversational phrases about occupations. After watching this video, you'll be able to talk about your job and ask what somebody does for a living. And if you want to learn more vocabulary, phrases, and example sentences you can use in real-life situations, click the link in the description to download your occupation PDF cheat sheet for free. Now, let's take a look at some conversational phrases.
Listen to the dialogue.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Sunt un artist.
Listen to it again, now with the English translation.
Cu ce te ocupi?
What do you do?
Sunt un artist.
I'm an artist. First of all, you need to learn how to say, what do you do? That's.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Listen to it again.
Cu ce te ocupi? Cu ce te ocupi?
This Romanian sentence literally translates into, what do you do for work? But it means, what do you do in English? Now, how do you answer this question? This is the pattern you'll need.
Sunt.
Your occupation. I'm an, your occupation. For example, I'm an artist.
Sunt un artist. Sunt un artist.
Here are a few more professions you can use with the same pattern. Police officer,
Polițist. Polițist.
Polițistă. Polițistă.
teacher,
Profesor. Profesor.
Profesoară. Profesoară.
doctor,
Doctor. Doctor.
Doctoriță. Doctoriță.
engineer,
Inginer. Inginer.
Ingineră. Ingineră.
Now, listen to some examples.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Sunt profesor.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Sunt doctor.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Sunt inginer.
Okay, now it's your turn. Do you remember how to say, "What do you do?"
Cu ce te ocupi?
Imagine you're a doctor. Do you remember how to say, "Doctor"?
Doctor. Doctor.
Say, "I'm a doctor."
Sunt doctor.
Now answer the question saying that you are a doctor.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Sunt doctor.
Now, imagine you're a teacher. Do you remember how to say teacher?
Profesor. Profesor.
Say, "I'm a teacher."
Sunt profesor.
Now, answer the question saying that you are a teacher.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Sunt profesor.
Now, imagine you're an engineer. Do you remember how to say engineer?
Inginer. Inginer.
Say, "I'm an engineer."
Sunt inginer.
Now, answer the question saying that you are an engineer.
Cu ce te ocupi?
Sunt inginer.
Well done! In this lesson, you learn new occupation-related vocabulary and phrases you can use in your everyday life. You are now able to talk about your job like a native speaker. Start by practicing in the comments below. Tell me about your job. Lastly, don't forget to click the link in the description and download your PDF cheat sheets. You'll get useful phrases you need for everyday life for free. See you in the next lesson. Bye! Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Romanian ebook before it's gone.